So, this one's a little bit different. You'll see. Oh, come on. It's always the loads that get me.
Hubert, have you learned anything about my father's whereabouts?
Nothing. We've not the faintest idea what he is up to.
Did your mouth move?
He will
Oh,
be
there we
naught
go.
but a corpse by the wayside. I know that sounds cruel, but frankly, his death would do us a great service.
Wow.
You remain as blunt as the blacksmith's anvil.
Yeah.
Still, I cannot deny the truth of what you say. I still think it for the best if he is taken into custody and given a fair trial under Imperial law. And yet, at times, a different thought manages to creep in around the edges of my mind. There is a part of me, a very small part, granted, that hopes he has found a quiet life for himself somewhere out of the way.
The man can strive for a bucolic life all he wants, but he will never have it. Adrastia looks to be at peace, but beneath the surface, many disagree with the Emperor's ways. Make no mistake. These dissidents will seek out your father and prop him up as their leader.
Yep.
Yes, I suppose he will never stop being the former Prime Minister and a symbol of the old regime. But to frame it as you do...
I am right, and you know it. Make your peace with it. Once a man strays from the path, there is no guiding him back.
I disagree. I believe we all deserve a second chance.
If you want
In
it.
any case, if you find out anything about my father, be sure to inform me.
I almost wish they did prop the man up. Because perhaps then... But no. Either way, it seems I will have to start taking more serious precautions. I only hope he can settle things with his father in one manner or the other. Just as I did.
You killed your father? But I thought you said yours died chasing Talus. I suppose it doesn't really matter. Oh, yes, support conversations. Lots of frickin' support conversations. It'll end at some point.
How's it going? Any developments to report?
No.
You mean with my power? Not really, no.
Perhaps using it regularly won't be enough to provoke growth. Good to know.
Makes perfect sense.
Hey, I thought you said you weren't interested. I mean, how many times are you gonna come ask me if anything's changed before you're happy?
Weren't you the one so keen on piquing my interest? I only wanted to check how that was going.
Yeah.
If you don't think it's possible, just tell me and I'll stop asking.
Okay, yeah, it's definitely not happening.
What? But this was all your idea.
You can be wrong.
Fool of you to stoke my excitement only to back out at the first sign of adversity. Come on, just keep trying a little longer. How about this? Describe the circumstances in which you first awakened to your power.
A near-death experience.
Maybe we can reproduce the situation and see if lightning doesn't strike twice.
That's a bad idea.
Well, I was staring death in the face when it happened. I'd been beaten so badly I could barely stand. I kept telling myself I wasn't ready to die yet. Then, out of nowhere, it just came to me.
I suppose we shouldn't try to recreate those conditions. Nobody wants a dead officer on their hands.
No, they do not.
Let's consider some other potentially relevant factors.
Okay.
Who was your opponent? Where did the struggle take place? What time of day was it? Do you think your emotions played any part in it?
I was fighting the Ashen Demon of all people. I hope we get the chance to cross swords again someday. As for the when and where, we were in a forest, at night. I'm pretty sure it was a full moon, too. And that leaves my emotional state. But I don't know how I could replicate the intense emotions of being at the brink of death like that.
I see. That context would prove quite tricky to simulate.
Agreed.
And if your power functions similar to a crest, revealing itself even when you don't intend it, that leaves only one option. Observing you on the battlefield at all times. This is turning out to be more work than I signed up for.
Hey, weren't you telling me not to give up just a second ago? If I can do it, then so can you.
Yeah, Linhard.
I'm not so sure.
You'll be fine. Okay, we're starting out like this.
Bernadetta, what's wrong? Is there a rat in the base?
Wait, a rat? Nobody told me about a rat! Oh no, oh no, oh no! It's gonna nibble on all my snacks!
Not that kind of rat.
Hey, calm down. I didn't mean a real rat. I was talking about an enemy spy or something.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Anyway, it's something kind of like that, but different and still really, really bad.
What is it?
Kind of like a spy, but different? Slow down and tell me what you saw.
Well, you see, there was this lady in the camp earlier who didn't look scary at all, and even seemed kind of nice.
Okay. Are we having a flashback?
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Shyness and fear of strangers got you down, huh? Let's see if I have something that can help.
Thanks.
I think I've got just the herb. It's gonna put you out a good few gold coins. But this baby will do wonders for relieving stress. And then... I've got something a little more, shall we say, tasteful. Real under-the-table kind of stuff. It's a pot that makes people like you.
A
I'd
pot?
probably recommend against it. But the thing's on sale if you really want it. You okay there?
I just remembered something. Oh, how could you forget, Bernie? There are lots of scary people out there who pretend to look nice just so they can prey on you. And you must be one of them!
Well, that was weird. I'm not that scary, am I?
Well, when you're greedy, you can be a little bit.
And that's how it all happened. I would have been dragged off and murdered if it wasn't for you.
What did I do?
Wasn't that just Hannah? She's here all the time selling her wares. I mean, not all of it's the most reputable stuff, but I don't think she's trying to cheat anyone. And she's definitely not a murderer. This is all my fault. I should go apologize to her later.
Huh? She's not evil?
Not that I know of. I'm also pretty sure it's not the first time you've met her.
I don't know. I'm bad with faces.
You're pretty judgmental, you know that?
Huh?
What do we do? What do we do? How about this? There's this merc I've got in my crew. A real terrifying looking hunk of muscle. Sweetest little teddy bear on the inside, though. If anyone's gonna help you overcome this, it's him.
Sweetest teddy bear?
Okay, I accept this challenge. You've got this, Bernie.
No, you don't. Sweetest teddy bear, dear God.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
How was that?
Pretty nice.
Yeah, good.
Bewitching.
Still the same reaction, huh?
Sorry, me and singing just don't mix very well.
Yeah, it's not for some people.
Though it did make me feel warm inside, kind of like I was a kid again with my mom.
Hey, you do get it. That was a lullaby from a long, long time ago. Nowadays, nobody remembers the lyrics, though. Or sings it to their children, for that matter.
A lullaby, huh? I guess that's why it took me back the way it did.
Well, how do you know it's a lullaby?
But wait, if nobody knows the words, how are you so sure that's even what it is? Just from how it sounds?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Well, there was this scholar who researched it a few years ago and said as much. Couldn't tell you if they were right, though.
Oh.
Huh. Honestly, I kind of liked that it didn't have any words. That way it can hit you straight in the heart without all that lyrics and meaning stuff getting in the way.
Wow.
I'm glad to hear you giving music a little more thought now.
And I'm glad I've had so many chances to listen to you sing. Your voice touches people, Dorothea, even if they don't have the knowledge to really appreciate the high-level art of it. I mean, look at me. Bottom of the barrel, and you still practically move me to tears.
No, she doesn't.
Oh, come now, don't talk about yourself like that.
Yeah.
It doesn't really bother me. And I'm not wrong, am I? No birth parents, no real background to speak of. The whole wandering merc gig, it is what it is.
That's quite the positive attitude. I'll have to try a little bit of that myself sometime. In the meantime, I've once again been able to rethink my singing thanks to you. I lost much of my emotion about the craft during my time as a diva, but I can feel it coming back now.
You really are incredible. You know that?
How do you mean?
I don't know. There's just something beautiful about the way you speak. It's like your thoughts come out of your mouth fully formed, almost perfect, then find their way straight into people's hearts.
Aww.
Probably has something to do with all the training you did to become a diva, and all the training you've continued doing since. Meanwhile, here I am struggling to even make proper sentences when I try to talk about your singing.
Thank you for the kind words. It makes me feel a lot better hearing you say those things about me. But for the record, I don't think you're bad with words at all.
I didn't think so either.
Even your little speech now was the definition of smooth. If I didn't know any better, I'd think you were trying to flirt with me.
I knew you were gonna blush. Wait, that's how we're ending that? Alright. There is still a lot left. Oh god, Yuritsa. Last time he was looking for someone. It was a cat, right?
Excuse me. May I ask for your ear?
No, it is mine.
Sure thing. What's on your mind?
I have the desire to be learning more about mercenaries. It is a subject of much fascination to me.
Okay.
Sure, I guess. But I think you've heard most of the exciting bits by now.
Nonsense. Each word you speak is full of excitement. Please give me more illumination. For example, are you receiving payment for your work here?
Sure. Me and Edelgard have a contract. Lucrative one, too, as these things go. Guess the boss thinks pretty highly of me.
You said money was of importance for people who sell their swords. But what if an enemy offered a bigger payment? Would you be taking it?
I think that depends on...
Are you kidding? I'd tell them to get lost before they could finish the offer. But there are plenty of mercs who wouldn't. Gold sings loudest, you know? Still, if an enemy can outbid your current employer, it means they've got a good shot at winning. And nobody who enjoys breathing wants to wind up on the losing side.
So in Fodlan, one must try to be allies with the side that has more richness?
Well, not...
See, that's the thing. Trust is its own currency, too. I mean, let's say someone shows up with a pile of gold and asks you to switch sides. Tempting, right? But you gotta be careful. You could take them up on their offer, only to learn that the money was just bait, and the guy actually wants you dead. And to make things worse, the honest employer you just stabbed in the back now knows you're as reliable as a three-legged horse. Point is, integrity means more to a mercenary than money. Probably should have led with that, actually.
I have understanding. Trust is of importance to everyone, but that has even more truth for a seller of swords.
Yeah, their lives depend on it.
You got it. Oh, and trust me, folks who hire for the best jobs make sure to know everything about you before extending the offer. But there's a flip side to that coin. If you're the type of employer who likes to leave mercs in the lurch, you better believe that word will get around. Hard enough to stay alive without that nonsense.
That is a thing we all share in common. We wish to keep breathing, as you said. And what if I was offering a job? We are on the same side. Would that be betrayal?
I suppose not.
Bridget is a land of richness. We can offer much in exchange for the selling of your sword.
Sounds tempting, but I can't. I've got to see my current contract through first. Also, didn't we just get done discussing how terrible it is to abandon a job before it's done?
I knew you would be declining. You are the model of a mercenary.
Oh, right. Mercedes and Yuritsa.
You're a lifesaver, Mercedes. Could you help me tend to this soldier's wounds next?
Lady Mercedes, where would you like me to put this?
Oh, yes, just a moment, please.
Your hands are full.
You really have your hands full, Mercedes. Anything I can pitch in on?
Oh, goodness. I appreciate your offer, but I couldn't possibly ask you to take time out of your day to assist me in these tasks.
Hey, don't be like that. Anyone who's still got the legs to stand on after a battle needs to do whatever they can to help.
Agreed.
I'm no physician, but I can at least help get some of this stuff organized.
But you only just returned from combat yourself. Aren't you exhausted?
Have you seen me fight?
Nah, not really. We weren't on the front lines or anything, so I'm still good to go. And I'm not buried in paperwork afterwards, unlike the others.
Well, if you insist, I guess a little help wouldn't hurt.
I hate paperwork.
In that case, there's a box over at the training grounds. Would you mind getting it? There should be bandages and medicine inside, so you'll be able to tell which one it is just by opening the lid.
Got it. Be right back.
Wait, where should we put it?
Oh my, wait just a minute.
What's up?
Give me your right hand.
Okay.
I knew it. You're injured. Here, I can patch this up in a jiffy with my healing magic.
Whoa, it's all better. Thanks, Mercedes.
You need to speak up from now on if you're hurt, all right? Don't be so nonchalant about your health.
Hey, I could say the same thing about... Actually, never mind. Anyway, it should be easier to carry that box now. Thanks again, Mercedes.
No, thank you for offering to help. Oh, and take all the time you need. There's no rush.
I keep forgetting about Yuritsa. Jeez. What's wrong with me? You look angry.
Huh? Oh, it's a cat. Looks like something spooked it. What's wrong, little guy? Is someone chasing you? Not that you'd be able to tell me anyway.
Yeah, why did you ask? Hi.
Yuritsa? What's wrong? Wait a sec. Why do I feel like this has happened before?
It has.
There you are.
Yeah. What's up?
Not you. Her. The creature who raided the pantry.
Wait, you mean the cat?
She is swift. This is not the first time she has eluded my grasp.
I like the words you use.
Oh, so this is who you were chasing the last time.
Yes. She was injured. I tried to tend to her, but she fled. Eventually, another soldier apprehended her.
So that's what was going on. It wasn't a person who went missing, it was a cat. Now that I think about it, I don't know if you ever said she was a person. Sorry for jumping to conclusions.
The fault is mine as well. My word choice was poor.
They still are, I'm sorry.
Honestly, I'm more surprised than anything. Never really saw you as a cat person. I always thought your antisocial tendencies extended to everyone, human and animal.
No, people who are antisocial like animals.
Loathe people.
Yeah, exactly.
I had a cat once. Back at House Bartels with my sister.
No kidding. So they weren't always scared of you?
No, however, the cat vanished. After my mother and sister left, perhaps it was frightened by the sight of me covered in blood.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I'm no cat expert, but they say animals can sense danger.
They can.
Maybe it could tell that you've become a threat somehow. Cats are fickle. Anyway, what do you plan to do once you've caught this bread bandit?
Take her with me, and make sure she never steals again.
Whoa! Yeah, I'm with you.
What's that supposed to mean? Look, you practically scared the whiskers right off her.
Yeah.
I only planned to give her some food. I wonder why she was frightened.
Made it sound like you were gonna do something.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a while till she realizes you just want to help.
Scared the Christ out of me. Oh, it's just you two left. Cool. 20 minutes of this.
Sand, rain, river? Is he writing of the weather?
Are you alright, Petra? That's quite the noise that just came flying out of your diaphragm.
Linhardt, perhaps you can be helping me. This letter is giving me much difficulty.
Alright, Starfire, hand it over.
A letter, is it? I was under the impression that you had no trouble reading the language of Fodlan.
I also had that thought, but this page is not making sense. Can you be reading it for me?
What? Oh, no, I couldn't. This is a private matter. I mean, I don't even know who it's from.
But I cannot be writing back if I do not know what they are saying. Please, do this favor for me.
Why do I think this is going to be a romance note?
Very well. Let me have a look. Goodness, no wonder you struggled with this. It couldn't be more archaic. Right, well, let me give this a shot. Yon world is endless sand, and I but a parched grain air upon its bosom.
What?
Oh, beauty! Was it the western wind which brought thee hither, merciful rain? Soft, my river o'erfloweth.
Wow.
Petra, is this a love letter?
That is a possibility, but I do not have certainty.
It's a love letter. I knew it.
Okay, you definitely should have mentioned that before I started reading this. Well, too late now, I suppose.
Indeed.
Dear goodness.
I am blaming the letter. If no one can have understanding of it, the writer is a waster of paper.
Yes.
Well, it's not that I don't understand so much as... Look, let me just give this back to you.
Yeah, it's embarrassing for him.
You have understanding? You must be teaching me.
Oh, very well. The writer is using archaic speech to express his love for you through metaphor. So much so that I would say they have gone and spoiled the whole thing.
So he has passion? I am pleased, although I have little knowledge of the letter's writer.
Really? From what he's written here, it sounds as if he sees you every day. Also, the letter is absolutely rife with mistakes. Take this passage, for example. I think he mentioned the western wind in an effort to evoke Brigid, but it's actually the southern wind that brings rain. Besides which, the merciful rain is a gift from the goddess. This paramour of yours shouldn't be tossing such sacrilegious comparisons about. And I won't even ask how a grain can be parched, let alone turn into an overflowing river.
The words have richness and color. I wish I could be reading them as well as you.
Trust me, it's nothing special. Well-crafted writing has layers. This just has apostrophes. So, are you planning to write him back?
This has been a most painful lesson of how little I am knowing. I must be reading many books to study the old speech of Fodlan before making my reply.
I sure hope she doesn't plan on writing him back in the same style, or they're going to end up talking right past each other.
Pretty much. Okay, that's all of them, right? Great. Okay. Why was I in front of Hubert? I don't even remember.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
This one. The West Last Stand. I really should be saving these in case there's an error.
Our recent battles have won nearly all of the kingdom's central and western lords to our side. Those who chose not to bend the knee are making their last stand in that castle.
They are weary men unable to keep pace with the times. And now we can be rid of them all in but a single stroke. They had plenty of chances to surrender and chose not to avail themselves thus. Show no mercy. If they wish to cling to the past, let them die in its embrace.
Jeez.
I wish they'd consider all the poor souls they're forcing to perish along with them.
Sure, but I fully understand why they'd want to hole up in a castle. That's my go-to move.
Not really what they're doing.
They're beneath a siege, not holed up. The difference is unequivocal.
Agreed.
Sorry, what?
Unequivocal. It is a new word I have been learning. Its meaning is clear and unambiguous, yes?
Oh, there's another one.
Again, what? Look, the way I see it, we just need to bust through the gates and pummel the stuffing out of them.
It unfortunately is not that simple. Most of the kingdom's castles are specifically designed to withstand a siege. Our only option is to chip away at them slowly from the surrounding forts.
I agree, there is no place for mercy on the battlefield. If the enemy desires a fight, we will rend them asunder and leave their bones on the midden heap.
We need to move carefully. A cornered foe is capable of anything.
Agreed.
Nothing to add? Very well. It's time. All units to positions. Prepare to attack.
Okay. Backdoor intel, rally reserve. Ooh. Okay, that's probably gonna be useful. I don't need that. Hire mercenaries. Armored units. Well, I'm already getting the... Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm good now. Alright, let's see. Axes. Alright, I think I want Petra as one of the sides.
I'm ready to be battling.
Okay, I got horses, so I got you. Oh, you are great there. Okay, so we do have magic users. I don't need a lot of magic users here, but you are a healer, so I'm gonna keep you. Yeah, there are some spearmen. Edelgard can handle them.
Why can't you just let me stay inside?
Yeah, I think we're good. Let's see, got you there, got you there. Linhardt, why don't you switch places with Edelgard? Yeah, you're perfect right there. Perfect there. Perfect. Perfect. In fact, I think you have made my main character useless. Yeah, I think everything's perfect. Half an hour to fight. Let's see if we can do it.
As we thought, they've made Baron Dominic their patron because of his blood ties to the 10 elites. But frankly, his lineage is of no concern to me. Your orders are to breach the castle, find him, and cut him down.
Hi, Hubert.
We'll begin by eliminating the troops outside the castle. Split up and take control of those strongholds.
Bear witness.
Take care not to forge too fast. It would be disastrous if the enemy were to seize our main base.
Yeah, main base. You know, nobody even needs healing.
If my assistance is needed, so be it.
So, sure, let's try it.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Well, I mean, the battle just started, so... I mean...
Sure hope this goes.
Watch this.
That is a sick move.
I must secure a nice place to sleep.
Did you just say?
If I may, that thinned the castle perimeter nicely. Now we must find a way to...
Oh, hang on a second. Petra,
Begin.
did you go open that chest?
I am advancing.
Help! It's a bloodbath out here! Let us in, we beg you!
I can't leave those people out there to die.
Open the gates!
You're kidding. That is so much easier.
Throw the gates wide. Let that bleeding heart get the best of you.
Jeez, Jay, you don't have to be a dick about it. Oh, everyone's pouring in. Actually, Bernadetta, why don't you stay here with Linhardt? Gustav?
No one will ravage these lands while I still draw breath. I will lay the lot of you low.
Ooh, tough guy.
This is my safe space and they can't have it.
I must buy as much time as I can.
Let's see, what can I have you all do? Okay, Yuritsa can't really help much.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Begin. The Sky Spirit.
So, what should I be doing again?
Mages are over here. Maybe you should guard this one.
I'll back you up. Hang on.
And Yuritsa, you guard over here in case those things open. Good.
Here I go.
Any final words?
Fight I have left in me. I pray it was enough.
Oh, dark magic is awesome.
Our preparations are complete. Begin the counterattack at once.
What are you gonna do?
So, the enemy still has warriors with spirit.
good. Let us give them a fight to remember.
Why is that good? Yep, see, this is what I wanted. This is what I was talking about.
What should I be doing again? Sure, let's try it.
Hey, Eureka's here.
Starting the mission. Is that an order?
And have both of our flanks. Split up and eliminate them before they cause any real trouble.
Take a breather.
How's everything looking here?
Not a problem. I've got them. Right then.
Here I go. No, they must learn who they're...
Begin. The Sky Spirit watches over me.
Actually, you know what? You don't need to go there if you can kill these.
They must learn who they're up against.
Everything looks pretty good.
This place will never fall with me around.
The day has come to repay the debt my lineage owes the royal family. And should the cost be my life, so be it.
Let's do this!
Stand down!
Got you!
I think it's me that's got you.
Is everything prepared? All of our hopes rest on this strategy.
What? Oh shit.
The enemy...
Yeah, I'm already adjusting to it.
Not a problem.
You go for that one.
Right then.
Hubert, go for them.
I will see my duty done.
So, sure, let's try it.
Is targeting us with their ballistic, Your Majesty. We must respond.
My strength, please. The rest is in your hands.
This stronghold will fall.
We've underestimated our foes. Send word to Duke Ivan and Count Karen and have them send reinforcements.
Oh, hell no.
Starting the mission. Is that an order?
Damn right it's in order.
So, sure, let's try it.
Here I go.
We can't let them go asking for help.
They must learn who they're up against.
Begin. The Sky Spirit...
Attack! Give them no quarter!
Slay those messengers. We cannot permit them to summon reinforcements.
It always ends this way for villains who try to harm Her Majesty.
Oh good, those are dealt with.
Let us go to work. I will see my duty done.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Deploy the reserves. Don't let those messengers slip through.
I never wanted this bloodshed, but now there is no stopping it.
Huh? Who's here?
Every messenger must be silenced. This is the way of battles.
Alright, Eureka, you and I are gonna go after the next one. I don't think Casper is gonna do well against him. Good work, Hubert.
Right then, let us go to work. I will see my duty done. Not a problem. I've got it.
There.
Well, I'm certainly glad we won't have to deal with those reinforcements.
Goddess of power, I beg you to watch over the people of Fathers.
I count.
Show yourself, Baron Dominic. Surrender, and I will spare your life.
My life means nothing if I must spend the rest of it facing my people in shame. I will not abandon them in their time of need. I will not suffer you to lay a hand on my brother.
So Gustav is back, huh? I see.
Right then. I will see my duty done.
Starting the mission.
Why do you go bother him?
Is that...
According to our intelligence, there is a secret passage in the area that can help us gain the upper hand. Excellent. Not a problem. I've got this.
Begin. The Sky Spirit watches over me.
Sure, let's try it.
Herite, they must learn who they're up against.
Right then. Let us go to work. I will see my duty done. And I should catch the enemy off guard. Now, let us see where it leads.
Will do. First, I'm gonna deal with you before you take... Where are you going?
The enemy's stronghold will be ours.
I knew someone would reveal that passage. Well, this is as far as you go.
That little girl holding a big-ass axe.
I'm not afraid to fight. I'm doing this for all the people I care about.
Good for you.
She wields a hero's relic. If we strip it, it could serve us well in the future.
I told you not to put yourself in danger, Annette.
Let's do this! This stronghold will fall!
I promise to defend this castle, and I will, no matter who I have to face.
Annette, no! Look what they've done to you!
You came for me, Father? I'm so happy.
I'll never let you come to harm again. Here, this way. You must hurry to safety.
Jeez, come on, we've already beaten you once already. There we go. Oh, you're dead. Shit.
Forgive me, Your Majesty. May your reign be long and glorious.
I don't think it will be. Now I kind of feel bad. I believe we'll need Edelgard for this one. She's the closest.
Alas, Gustav. And now I, too, go to battle for the last time. Though our fates may be sealed, we will fight to the very last.
Seize the remaining strongholds, and let us nip this problem in the bud.
Seize every last enemy position. Look no resistance.
For my house and my liege. You'll have to do better than that to best the warrior of Vargas.
Oh, I already won. Wow, that was easy.
Well fought, everyone. This will deal a crushing blow to the kingdom. Our campaign is not over, but for now, we celebrate.
Good. I'd say that went well.
And so I reach my end. Pray forgive me my weakness, Your Majesty. Live, my little niece, for the both of us.
They deified him for being the descendant of a hero. And in return, he got a life he could never control, and a death he could never ordain.
Yet surely the man was happy to die for his people. He must have felt as though he had fulfilled his set purpose in life.
That notion alone should tell you how warped the world has become.
Agreed.
Still, right and wrong are spoils to be handed out by the victor of this war.
Well said, Your Majesty. We must prevail if we are to change the world. This war is only the first step.
I get it now.
I beg your pardon.
Everything's finally clicked for me. I understand what we're really up against here.
Oh?
Go on.
I told you before, I don't always get where you're coming from. Still, you trusted me, and that was enough. But what you said just then, it made me realize we're not fighting the church or the kingdom. I mean, we are, of course, but what we're really up against is the world itself. And even if we win, there's no guarantee we'll leave Fodlan better than we found it. All we can do is try our best and hope it works out. Pretty hard to wrap your brain around, honestly. I can't even begin to fathom how you can grapple with something that heavy.
Once again, you managed to find a most surprising nugget of philosophy.
Fuck off, Hubert.
I knew you'd understand. Even if I can't point to the reason why I felt that way, but I'm glad to hear you say it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Wait, why do I have the crusher? Can I even use it?
Yeah, not bad.
To kill is to grow stronger.
Was any of this worth it?
Have to be strong to survive, I guess.
War feeds my body and mind.
Child's play.
Who knew this power slept within?
Flickering flower? Yeah. Oh good, more conversations.
Imperial soldiers, the lands of Brennius now belong to us. As you know, Brennius shares a border with Blapid territory. The enemy's stronghold of Ferdiad is but a stone's throw away. At long last, we approach the final push of this campaign. Stay vigilant. but be not afraid. We shall wield our weapons as one, claim our victory, and unite all of Bodlin under our flag.
Blathed land at last. The kingdom will be more desperate than ever now.
As they should be. We have stripped away nearly half of their territory at this point. But we still have the remaining houses to contend with. Karen, Galatea, Fraldarius, and Gautier are all unshakably faithful to the crown. They would tear us to pieces had they the chance. Certainly not my idea of a fun afternoon.
Still, we have no choice but to face them unless they decide to stop harboring the Archbishop.
Do you think that's even a possibility? The people of the kingdom are quite devout after all.
I highly doubt it. So let them huddle together like the cornered rats they are and...
Huh? What's going on?
Urgent news, my lord.
Go on.
Massive revolts have broken out in Hrim and Ordelia territory.
What? Did you say Hrim?
Yeah.
Unrest in the Empire can't be a coincidence.
So, those who slither in the dark have finally made their move.
This is it. This is our chance to figure out who or what those people really are.
I don't think so.
Scarlet blaze. The rising darkness. Having smashed the kingdom's last desperate defense, the Empire takes the battle north. Further pressure from the Alliance to the east forces King Dimitri to make a difficult choice. Will the Empire and Alliance prevail and unite Fodlan? Just as all begin to entertain the possibility, those most opposed to the idea finally emerge from the shadows.
Apparently, it started with attacks by bandits and insurgents, which touched off a widespread revolt. The people have taken to the streets, and now Hrim and Ordelia territory are in total chaos.
Yikes.
We have no choice but to intervene. At present, it is just Hrim territory. But if the unrest spreads to neighboring Imperial lands, there will be no water cask large enough to quench the flames.
Especially if the fires were intentionally set. And yet, redeploying our forces to deal with the unrest could be exactly what they're after.
Well, you don't have a choice.
I believe it is, Your Majesty. With the aid of the Alliance, we were on the brink of securing the kingdom's surrender. The war was all but decided. It seems certain parties were not at all happy with that particular arrangement.
Yeah, you can't exactly wage a war when your own land's falling apart at the seams.
No one is more reluctant than I am to turn back when victory is within our grasp. But it is the only option.
Agreed.
Unfortunately, the kingdom now lacks the soldiers to take advantage and regain their lost territory. We'll leave enough troops to hold the line and take the main force east at speed. I'll have Count Bergles take position at Aryan Road.
That sounds exhausting. But you're the boss.
Do you mind if I just slink off to my room and... Oh, here come the dagger eyes. Never mind.
Here come the dagger eyes.
If it's settled, let's not waste another second. Every moment we delay means more suffering for the innocent people who are caught up in this.
Going to Hrimland will take us close to Ire. Needless to say, I am in favor of departing at once.
Let's go find the masterminds behind this mess and send them to meet their maker.
But how will we be telling the innocent people from those who are causing trouble? A fair point. If we're too reckless, many good people are going to be killed.
Only one thing to do. Let's get to Hrim territory and sort this out.
Oh yeah, the decision thing.
I have a proposition.
Let's see, increase the chance of rating using strength, magic.
Do you think this might work?
Defense is something everyone can use.
We need to work with what we have. Shall we?
Okay, there's no way those who slithering in the dark are critting or revolt just to get our attention. Are they trying to distract us? Yeah, because then we'd have to... I think they're distracting us.